Hey there friends, welcome back to another Dinkum video. This one's going to be a little different. It's not a build video, it's not an inspiration video, but it is a public service announcement to the Dinkum community and new players to the Dinkum game. I'm sure many of you have been wowed by various creators here on YouTube with their designs and all the cool things that they build in Dinkum, and it is very impressive. This community has a lot of creative people and they build a lot of amazing things. In fact, the structure you see behind me was built using DevCommands and just good old-fashioned, willpower and grunt work. Me and my friend Sunny Ann built this hotel. It's one of the first big builds I ever did, and I used DevCommands to do it. DevCommands can be a great way to build all the things that your imagination has swirling around up there in your brain. But they should come with a warning, a big warning. Any use of the DevCommands can break your game save. I know that that's not something fun to hear, but it is the reality in a lot of cases, especially if you're not careful. If you want to build really cool things in Dinkum in a kind of creative mode, sandbox style, where you have access to all of the items in the game, you definitely need to do so responsibly. And I need to do better at just having disclaimers in front of all of my videos that if you're going to utilize these tips, you need to do so responsibly. And one of the things that I would recommend is backing up your game save. A lot of people ask, how do I do that? Well, it's actually pretty simple. My friend and fellow YouTube content creator created a wonderful little short tutorial of Dinkum. I'm going to link it here. Great step-by-step on how to back up your Dinkum game saves, and definitely something that would be highly recommended for anybody playing in DevCommands and doing any kind of work or utilizing any tutorial you see where you use those tips and tricks. So in conclusion, if you want to build really cool, amazing things, like stuff like this, utilizing the DevCommands, well, I'm sure James would be okay with that. But please do so responsibly. Back up your game saves. Take all precautions that you can when it comes to using anything that is not typical and normal gameplay. It is essential because James and his crew, it's very small. He's just one developer, and he has volunteers helping him in his Discord and on his wiki and other places, and they get overwhelmed with requests. So please be responsible when using any kind of trick or tip video that teaches you how to do something, like my how to place the pergola down and decorate underneath it. I realized later that I failed to put a disclaimer on that, and that is my bad, but apparently lots of people have been utilizing it and then not saving their game properly and backing up their game save, and things have broken. So I wanted to take responsibility for that, do a little video and a public service announcement. Please always back up your game saves whenever you're using DevCommands. Actually, just in general, it's just a good rule of practice. When you've got a single developer working on the game and he gets requests for people who have broken games, please help and save my game. It could take a hot minute to get your game save back. So do the right thing. Back up your game saves. Utilize those DevCommands responsibly, and have some fun out there. Get creative. Build all the really cool things. Let's see what you're doing. This community of people is so creative. There's so many cool ideas out there. Let's just do so responsibly and take some of the load off all the people and the volunteers doing all the hard behind-the-scenes work. This game is amazing. There's so much potential and so many things to do, and I think you guys would all agree. So yeah, let's just do our part to help them out, and use DevCommands responsibly. Use them knowing that there's a risk of possibly breaking your game, and take it all in stride if it doesn't work out. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me here in this little public service announcement. Dinkum community, you guys know what to do. Thanks for watching. As always, back up your game saves. Always. That's the message I'm going to leave you with today. All right, guys, y'all have fun out there, and I'll see you next time.